Hey, Selena. I just want to say that the lunch you packed me today was really, really good. I mean, it seems like basically everything you packed for me was handmade.
Well, I'm glad that you noticed because everything that I packed for you was handmade.
I knew it. Wow. I knew that you were a good cook, but this is really, really great. I would love to eat something like this again sometime in the future if we could.
I actually really like that recipe as well, so sure, I could make it for us again. If I had known that you would have liked it this much, I would have tried packing that for lunch for you sooner.
I don't think there's been a single thing that you've ever made for me that hasn't been just delicious. Although, it has been a while since I packed a lunch that wasn't just a bunch of pre-cooked things. But I have to say that of all the lunches I've had at work, this is really my favorite.
Oh, Ben, you really are just too much, do you know that? But thank you so much. I am glad that you like it. And know that you do like it so much certainly does make me want to keep making lunches for you.
Well, if it wouldn't be too much, I would really appreciate it if you could start packing my lunches. Maybe once a week? I know that you have your job to worry about too. So, if it's too much, then I don't want to put you out. But if possible, that would be really great.
I think that I could manage to do that at least once a week. I mean, after all, I do work from home, so it's not like I have to commute to worry about.
So then, does that mean you'll really do this? Is that really okay with you?
Yeah, it's fine with me. You can leave it to me and I'll take care of it.
Great. Thank you so much, Selena. This is really awesome. Oh, and one more thing. My mom was saying that she wants to pay us a visit sometime soon. And I was realizing that ever since you and I got married, she hasn't been over to see us even once.
Oh yeah, I guess you're right about that. Normally, we only ever meet her in her house or while going out.
Yeah, exactly. So I was wondering if you wouldn't mind if I invited my mom over this summer. I would really appreciate it if you could cook for us all then too.
You want me to serve your mom my cooking? Oh geez, I really don't know if she'll like it. I mean, what if she thinks that it tastes nasty or spits her food out?
Oh, come on. There is no way that she would ever do that, especially not with your cooking. I am sure that if I like it this much, then my mom will go crazy for it. We actually have pretty similar tastes, my mom and I.
Well, okay then. I suppose you can invite her over then. I'll have to start cleaning up around the house, and I'll have to think about what I want to serve when she's here.
Oh, I'm sure that you don't have to do anything too special for her. Just any old dish will do. And you always keep the house so clean too.
Well, I just want to make sure that your mom has a good impression of me. After all, I know that my office is just a complete mess. I'll just have to tidy things up around the house a little more so that things are a bit more presentable.
Oh, come on. My mom is family. You really don't have to go so far out of your way to just try and impress her.
Well, you say that, but you and I just got married, and I just want to make sure your mom and I are getting off on the right foot. I mean, you remember when my dad came over, right? You were practically panicking because you wanted to make a good impression as well.
Okay, well, I can't really argue with that. You got me there. But I just don't really think that my mom was going to expect all that much. My mom really isn't that kind of person to sweat the tiny details or care about such superficial things.
Well, maybe so. But either way, I'll still make sure things are set up for her. Is there anything that your mom can't eat?
No, I don't think she has any allergies or food that she particularly dislikes.
Ah, okay, sounds good then. And does she have any kind of preference for any kind of cooking?
You mean like from certain countries or anything? No, she normally just eats whatever is put in front of her. I think that you can just cook anything that you normally would.
Come on, Ben. Surely you can do a little more than just tell me that she'll be fine with anything.
I really just don't think that my mom is even all that picky though. I mean, she really will eat anything. But anyways, I'm gonna tell my mom that we're on for Sunday. Thanks for doing this.
Yeah, it's no problem at all, Ben. Good luck with work, and I'll see you tonight.
Of course. You have a good one too. I'll text you once I'm coming home.
Hey, Ben, are you there? Do you have a second to text me really quick?
Yeah, I can text. What's up? Is everything okay?
Well, it's about your mom. She actually came over to visit today. Again.
Are you serious? She's at the house again? Wow, well, I guess I didn't realize she had so much spare time on her hands.
You know, this is actually the fourth time that she's come over just this week. I didn't want to say anything to her, but I think this is getting to be just a bit much. But she said that she came over for dinner, so do I cook for her?
Of course you should cook for her. It sounds like my mom really does like your cooking, just like I thought she would. In fact, I have to say that I'm a little jealous. At this rate, she might begin to eat more of your cooking than I do. But I'm sure that's why she's going over more often.
If that's the case, then I am really happy that your mom is such a fan of my cooking, but I think that I just need a little more space away from her, and I don't know how to politely ask for that.
Oh, come on. I told you don't have to be so worried about all the necessities. If you want my mom gone, you should just tell her.
Ben, I am not going to tell your mom to just go away after she came all this way. But the thing is that I just can't concentrate on my work with her here. And usually, I just throw something simple together for myself for lunch. But with your mom here, I feel like I have to make us proper meals. And your mom has even started requesting that I make certain things for her. And so I've been having to go out to do shopping.
Ah, I see. Well, I really am sorry that she's putting you out like this. I can talk to her. And I'll tell her to stop making requests and let you cook what you want.
No, Ben. That's not what the problem is here. The problem is that I want your mom to come over less. I mean, we're still barely married when you think about it, and well, your mom stays until so late in the night. I just thought that you and I'd be having more time to ourselves, you know?
Well, I know what you mean, but we're also both in our mid-30s. And it's not like we didn't have all the time when we were dating.
I know that we've had time in the past, but that was before we were married, and well, I guess I just thought that we'd have some time where the two of us could just relax together.
Again, I really am hearing you, but think about my poor mom. I think she's hardly left the house since you and I got married. I think that she is only trying to get to know you better, so maybe you could go a little easy on her? I'm sure that she'll stop this soon enough.
And I'm telling you that I am considering her feelings, Ben. But the fact is that I can't do my work with her around. She just keeps wanting me to spend time with her or do a bunch of favors for her that I don't have time for.
Okay, alright, I get it. Basically, the problem that you're having is that you can't concentrate on work, right? So, if she didn't bother you, it would be fine?
I mean, that's kind of what I'm saying. But it's more than that. I just can't feel like I can let my guard down while she's here.
Well, I'm sure that this is just a matter of time. You'll get used to having her around. And then one day, you won't even know she's there. That's how you know that you and my mom have really become family. So please, stop all this talk about sending her back home. I know that it's just my mom's way of trying to get close to you and know you better. You can see that, can't you? Okay.
I'm not saying that I can't see it, but I'm saying that I need things to develop at my pace. If your mom wants to get to know me better, that's fine. But she doesn't have to come over every day and stay so late every night.
Okay, right. Well, I'll try and tell her all of that and make sure that she understands.
I know that it seems like I'm being selfish, but this is my way of trying to make sure that things stay good with your mom and I too. But when we have some more time, I'd love for you to invite her over and I'll cook something for us all.
Hey, Selena, I am really, really sorry about this, but I'm gonna be stuck at the office with overtime. You should probably just eat dinner before I get back home. I think this could be a while.
Ben, I am really at my limits. I just can't do this anymore.
Selena, what are you talking about? What's going on? What can't you do anymore? Are you okay?
It's your mom, Ben. Did you know that she's been coming over to the house every day for more than a month now? What is going on here? Because this isn't normal. I want the truth.
What do you mean? I told you that my mom is just feeling lonely and she wants to get you know you better. What else is there?
Even if that were true, I still think that she is coming over way too often for that to be the case. I mean, she's been arriving early in the morning and not leaving until the evening. Did you know that I've been making your mom breakfast, lunch, and dinner this entire time? She even started to take showers at our house, Ben.
Well, maybe it's just more economical for her if she were to take her showers at our place.
How does that even make sense? It doesn't save us money on anything. If anything, it only runs up our utility bill.
Oh, come on. I don't really think that the damage could be that bad. And I think if she's coming over every day, that it means she really likes our place.
Well, I'm not used to having her around. I was already getting annoyed when it was 4 times a month. And if that wasn't bad enough, your mom has even started to badmouth me while she's here. She keeps making comments about my age and asking why we don't have any children yet. Doesn't she realize where she is?
Well, if she can be so frank with you, then maybe that just shows how comfortable she's gotten with you. Besides, I'm sure those were all said in good fun.
It didn't sound like a joke when she said them, and I certainly wasn't laughing. So you need to talk to your mom and tell her to stop coming over so often, do you understand? I'm being serious about this. This is an issue and it needs to be dealt with.
I really don't think there's anything you can do at this point. In fact, I think the best thing we can do is let my mom move in with us.
You want to let your mom just start living with us? Where is this coming from?
I'm just saying that I think it's the best thing to do at this point. Besides, my mom has been saying to me how badly she wants to live with us. That's the whole reason why she's been coming over so often, you know?
But you never said anything about this to me before. This is all so sudden.
I know it's sudden, but surely you could have guessed this was coming, right? I mean, I'm my mom's only child. Of course she wants to be close to me. And as her only child, I really don't have the right to turn her down. Besides, I told her that when I get married that she could live with my wife and I.
You're kidding me. Ben, do you even realize our circumstances?
Circumstances? What are you talking about? What circumstances are there?
You do realize that the house we're living in is the house that I own since before we were married, right? What I'm trying to tell you is that I own this house.
What? Come on, Selena, don't be like this. I thought that once we got married, we weren't going to worry about all of that. Why are you even bringing up facts from when you used to be single? I think that's just a little cruel, to be honest with you. Besides, it's not like we don't have room in the house for my mom anyways. I don't get why you don't want her moving in.
What are you talking about? What room would we be able to house your mom in?
Well, I was thinking that we could put her in your office, actually.
You mean the office that I use every day to do my job in? Besides, I thought that you and I agreed we were saving that room to turn into a bedroom when I get pregnant. Look, I'm sorry, but the point is that I just don't want your mom living in the same house as us.
Then you're really going to force my mom to live all on her own? How can you just sit there and be okay with that?
And what about my dad? You know that he lives all by himself too, don't you?
I know, but you married into my family, not the other way around, remember? Besides, he's a man. He should be used to being on his own.
I really don't think you know what you're talking about at all.
Look, I really think you're missing the bigger picture here. If my mom comes to live with us, that means she'll help take care of the house. You're always going on about how busy you are with work, and my mom will be able to help you. Can't you see that this is a good thing?
You say that, but in all the time that your mom has been coming over, she hasn't helped me clean the house even once. All she does is sit around and demand that I cook for her. In fact, she tries to order me around and tell me to do the chores that I would have already done. Even my dad actually helped out around the house while he was staying with us. But we agreed when we got married that we wouldn't live with our parents, remember?
I know, but things changed and it really seems like a good idea now. I mean, you've already said that my mom is there from the morning till night, right?
She is at our house all hours of the day, but that is not something that I am happy about or want more of. Ben, really, what is it that's not clicking for her? I mean, you told me that your mom wouldn't be coming to live with us, but it sounds like you told your mom something else. So I think when you get home from work, that the 3 of us are going to have a little talk.
I'm telling you now that if you're just going to tell my mom that she can't live with us, that she is not going to be happy to hear that. Can't you see that I'm just trying to give you a chance to look good for my mom? Oh.
Ben, I don't really care at all what you're doing. I do not need to take this kind of abuse from your mom in my own house. I am not going to let her do whatever she wants and get away with it.
Okay, fine. But just don't say that I didn't warn you. Honestly, you're better off just doing what my mom has to tell you. Hey, Selena. I just want to let you know that my mom's boxes are ready to come to our place. Do you think you could come to my mom's? We're going to need some help loading and unpacking all of her things.
Oh, I really don't think that there's going to be any need for that. In fact, she shouldn't have even packed up her things in the first place.
What are you talking about? How else is she going to bring all her things over to our house to move in?
And just where would your mom even move into? I'm afraid that there isn't anywhere for her to live.
What are you talking about, Selena? I thought we were finally on the same page about this. Look, I don't have time for this. Can you please just come and help us out?
I am telling you that there is nowhere to even take those boxes to in the first place. There's no point in packing up anything. In fact, you should know that you don't have a place to go back home to either.
What do you mean I don't have a place to go back home to? You're not making any sense at all. What are you talking about?
I'm just talking about how I sold our house. This space was far too big for just me, so I'm going to be moving into a nice condo instead. And I'm not going to let anyone else come and live with me there.
Wait a second. What do you mean that you sold the house? Did you really do that? What is the matter with you? Now where is my mom supposed to go? You said that she could move in. You said that it was fine if I lived with my mom.
Oh, you're right. I did say that you could live with your mom. What I did not say is that I would be living with the two of you as well. I know for a fact that I never once said that I agreed to living with you and your mom.
But we're husband and wife. Where are you going to live if not with me? Hold on a second. You want to get a divorce? Are you serious? Where did this come from all of a sudden?
Are you serious? You've been letting your mom do whatever she wants around here without listening to my complaints at all.
But are you really going to get a divorce with me all because I want my mom to move in with us? Don't you think that's too much?
Of course, I'm not only leaving you because of your mom, but it was clear that you were choosing your mom over me every time that I had something to say. And more than that, when we got married, I thought we already understood that we weren't going to live with our parents. You were the one that just dropped that bombshell on me when I thought that we understood each other.
But, I mean, I didn't think that you were going to react like this, Selena.
Why didn't you? I told you how much I dislike your mom coming over all the time. I tried to get you to listen, but you just kept taking her side and you wouldn't listen to me at all.
I know, but it doesn't mean that you have to leave me like this, right?
You tricked me. You were the one who said this wasn't going to happen. Then you kept giving in to your mom inch by inch until she had taken a whole mile. But you know, I talked to your mom about this too. And while she was over, I tried to sit her down with her and explain that I didn't want her to live with us. And she just told me that she would rather I divorce you than prevent her from living with you.
My mom really said that? Well, you can't just listen to her and do whatever she says?
You said that I should just listen to whatever your mom tells me. Whatever. So excuse me for taking your advice on this one.
Please, Selena, can't we just calm down and think about this? I mean, maybe you're right. Maybe I need to rethink this business for my mom.
Oh, don't worry about bothering yourself with that. I've already made up my mind on this. I've decided that I don't want a husband who is going to always put his own mother before his wife.
But you know how old you are, right? Do you really think you're gonna find another husband if you break up with me?
Is this all we're going to do now? Are you just going to keep begging me not to do this? You had your chance to make this right. I gave you options and warnings and you ignored them all. Well, now I'm just going to ignore you. After that, I sent Ben my signed divorce papers and told him where he needed to write his name. Not long afterwards, we were finally divorced. I called off work so that I could spend the entire day packing up Ben's things. When everything was finally boxed up, I sent it all to his mom's house. I told Ben what I had done, and then I blocked him from everything. And so, that's how Ben ended up moving back in with his mother. Although, I think the shock of the divorce must have really upset him, since I've heard his relationship with his mother has gotten much worse. It sounds to me like they've both realized just how selfish they actually are. As for me, I moved into a nice condo like I said I was going to. It took some time to get used to being single again, but we weren't married for that long to begin with, and I soon found myself getting into a routine. I really enjoy having my own space again, and I've decided that I won't share it with anyone until I'm sure they'll respect it.
Hey Samantha, how's it going? I just thought I'd check in on you and Tracy. Is she feeling any better?
I don't think that her condition has really changed all that much. Although, she did take some medicine and she's asleep right now.
I see. She's still coughing? Are all of her symptoms still there?
Yeah, she's still coughing and hasn't really seemed to change all that much.
I see. I don't know why, but I have a feeling that this is only going to get worse. Anyways, I guess just keep keeping an eye on Tracy and listening to her cough to see if it sounds like it's getting worse. And she is taking in enough water and drinking enough fluids as well, right?
Yeah, I just went in to go and refill her water bottle. But I take that this means that you're going to be working all night? I think that you should just leave Tracy to me and concentrate on your work. You need to focus on what's in front of you right now.
I know, but that's the problem. I'm not there and it's making me anxious. Besides, I feel like Tracy has been getting more sick than usual this year. Just getting worried about her.
Well, this year has some really weird weather patterns, so maybe it's the climate playing with her immune system. I mean, she's still just a little girl, so maybe her body isn't used to some of the more intense weather that we've been having. Or who knows? It could be that someone from her school is sick and she just caught it from one of her friends.
I guess that it could be that as well. I feel like schools are just petri dishes waiting to explode the moment someone shows up with a cold or flu.
Yeah, I mean, you know how gross little kids can be from time to time. So I get why you're worried, but this was bound to happen eventually.
Yeah, you might be right about that. It just makes me sad to know that our daughter is feeling so poorly.
I know what you mean. She's my daughter too, and I don't like seeing her like this either. But I think that you'll probably need to get used to the idea of not seeing Tracy as much. After all, she's already in 3rd grade. When are you finally going to give her some space?
I see what you mean, but she is still only in 3rd grade. I'm not trying to smother her, but not going to just let her do whatever she wants.
You don't understand, Melvin. Girls just mature faster than boys do. I think that by the time next year rolls around, Tracy is going to be like a whole new person.
Really think that little girls grow up that quickly? Feels like she was just a little baby.
I know that can be scary, but it's the truth. And I think that you're only going to be harming her being helicoptering this much.
That's not fair. She's still just our little girl. And you're telling me that I shouldn't be worried for her safety?
Well, just what are you going to do when she gets a little older and starts having boyfriends? I really would like to see you try and handle that one.
I really don't think that our 8-year-old daughter is going to have boyfriends anytime soon.
Again, that just goes to show how little you know. Kids these days are getting into relationships at any age now.
Samantha, I really don't want to be thinking about any of this. But I do not think that our little girl is as grown up as you're saying that she is. I mean, she's still in elementary school for crying out loud.
Right, of course. Anyways, don't you have some work that you need to be doing? I would hate for your boss to catch you and get you in trouble.
I guess you're right. I can't just keep texting you all night about Tracy. But I really would like to have some time to watch over her this weekend.
Yeah, that should be fine. Hopefully her fever will have dropped a little by then. And I guess we might have to call the school in case she misses more class.
Yeah, please do that. I think I should be getting back home around 9 in the morning.
Sounds good to me. Well, I hope that your night shift goes well. And if anything happens, I'll make sure to call you, okay?
Great. Thanks so much for looking after Tracy while I'm stuck in the office. And when she wakes up, ask her if there's anything that she wants to eat so I can pick up any ingredients on the way home.
Yeah, sure thing. You got it. But once you get home, I was going to leave for my part-time job basically right away. So if you think that you're going to be coming home any later than 9 tomorrow, just let me know, okay? Anyways, I'm also going to start getting ready for bed, so I'll see you tomorrow.
Hey Samantha, super sorry to bug you during your work, but do you have a second?
Yeah, I can talk for a little bit. There's actually not much to do at the store, so I'm just in the back doing some cleanup. Is everything okay? What's up?
Well, the thing is, I don't think Tracy's getting any better. I called her school to tell them she'd be gone, and I'm taking her to the doctor.
Oh no. What's the matter with her? Has she gotten worse, or is it just more of the same?
Well, she doesn't seem to be having as much of a fever as last week, and the doctors are still convinced it's just a cold.
So then basically it's just the same cold that she's had this whole time and it's just not getting better?
Well, I guess so, but I've never seen a cold linger around for this long. I wonder if it's not actually something else.
But the doctors all seem to think that it's just a normal cold, isn't that right?
Yeah, I mean, that's what they are saying about it for now anyways.
Well, you know how little kids can be. They get sick and then they can't move for a little bit and then they just bounce back just fine. Besides, we both know Tracy is a bit of a shrimp, so maybe it's just hitting her body extra hard. But she's still resting a lot, isn't she?
Yeah, she's resting. but I still just don't get it at all. For all the time that's passed, and all the rest that she's gotten, it still seems like that she isn't getting better at all. She doesn't seem to have any energy to do anything.
You really think that Tracy seems that bad? I think she looks better than she was before.
Well, I guess I just don't know. Maybe this doesn't even have anything to do with being sick. I wonder if something happened to her at school. You haven't heard anything like that, have you?
Nah, I can't say that I have. And as far as I know, Tracy enjoys going to school and spending time with her friends. And even after she started to get some sniffles, she still went to some friends' homes to play before things got worse. So I can't think of any trouble she'd be having.
Gee, then I guess it really is just this cold refusing to go away then.
I think that's exactly what's going on. So I think we just need to let Tracy rest for as long as she needs to. I mean, we wouldn't want to push her too much or try to send her to school in this state.
Yeah, well, I have already called the school and told them I think Tracy's going to be out for a few more days. But maybe I should call the teachers and see if there's anything we don't know about.
It sounds good to me. Well, anyways, I guess keep it up with watching Tracy. I'll go straight home once I finish with work here.
Daddy, are you there? Please answer me.
Tracy, is that you? What are you doing up so late? It's way past your bedtime.
I know that you're at work, and I'm really sorry to be bothering you.
It's okay, sweetie. I'm actually on break right now, so I have some time to talk. What's the matter? Why are you up so late? Didn't Mommy put you in bed already? It's not good to lose out on sleep.
But Daddy, I'm so cold. Please, you have to come and help me. It's freezing.
You're cold? Oh no. Is it because you're sick? Are you getting the chills again? Well, you should go and tell your mom and ask her for some medicine to help get rid of that.
No, it's not like that. It's not because I'm sick. I'm so cold because I'm outside right now. And it was Mom who kicked me out of the house. So I can't go and ask her for any medicine or anything.
Hold on a second. You're telling me that Mom threw you out of the house? This late at night?
That's right. She told me that she was having a friend come over and that he wasn't supposed to see me. But it's just so cold outside. I asked Mom if I could come back inside, if I promised to be extra quiet, but she told me no.
And your mom said that you had to go and wait outside of the house because a friend of hers was coming over?
Oh wait, shoot, I shouldn't have said that. Mom told me that I wasn't allowed to tell you about her friend. Oh no, now I'm really going to be in trouble. She told me that if I told you about this, that you wouldn't want to live with Mommy and I anymore. But I just want to go back inside. I'm just so cold here. Please don't leave us, Daddy. I don't want to stop living with you. I was just cold.
Tracy, baby, you have nothing to worry about at all. I'm going to go home right away. I'm going to pick you up and you and I are going to be together, okay? I promise that I'll be there to protect you. Mommy, please. It's so cold out here. Can't you please let me in? It's even starting to snow.
I told you that you still have to wait outside. How many times are you going to make me repeat myself? Or do you just never want to see your father again? And if it's snowing, then go stand in the shed.
But the shed is just as cold. Please, I promise that I'll be really quiet. Can you please just let me in?
Tracy, I told you that while Mommy's special friend is over at the house, you have to wait outside, remember? I think you should be able to come back in the next hour, okay? You don't want to stop living with your dad, do you?
And just why is it that Tracy would have to stop living with me, Samantha?
Wait a second. Is this Melvin? But why? How are you texting me from Tracy's phone?
Actually, how about I ask the questions? Starting with why in the world is our 8-year-old daughter standing out here in the cold? You better open up the front door to the house right this instant. I know that you locked the inside lock as well.
But is that really you, Melvin?
Of course it's really me. I can't believe that you would do something like this. What is the matter with you, Samantha?
This doesn't make any sense. You're supposed to be at work right now.
Well, I had to leave early to come and deal with this. I wasn't just going to abandon Tracy like that. Now hurry up and open this door. You let us in the house right now. Tracy is shivering and her lips are blue.
I can't come to the door right now. I'm in the bath. You'll just have to wait.
Better put a robe on and come open this door right now. If you don't, then I'll smash a window in. And then all the neighborhood will know that something is going on here.
No, don't do that. I'll open the door, just please know that I'm so sorry. Melvin, are you there? I just want to know when you're finally going to come back home.
I'm not going to be going home, Samantha. In fact, I'm selling the house. So I would start packing up your things right now, because you only have until the end of the month there.
Melvin, please. You can't do this to me. Can't we just talk about this? I don't get why you're acting so rashly.
I don't really think that there's anything that we need to talk about. Nothing you say is going to make me change my mind about wanting a divorce.
But I don't want a divorce. I don't want to lose you, Melvin, please.
You should have thought about that before you invited your little boyfriend over to our house. You should have thought about that before you kicked our daughter out into the cold so that you could hook up with your little boyfriend. What else is there to talk about besides that?
I know you're right. I did all those things and it was so horrible, and I should have never done that to Tracy.
But let me guess. In spite of all that, you still think that I shouldn't leave you.
Please. I'm so sorry. I mean that from the bottom of my heart. I never wanted to hurt you or Tracy. I swear it. And you also have to know that I didn't want to kick Tracy out of the house, but I had no other choice.
What do you mean by that? How could you even say something like that?
Well, it was my boss that I was hooking up with. And so I didn't want him to tell you about our affair. But I also knew that I couldn't let Tracy see my boss either, so I had no choice. I had to put her outside in the backyard until my boss finally went away. I hope that you can understand the position that I was being put into.
You're telling me that you were worried about Tracy seeing your boss and getting you into trouble at work?
It's not like that. It's just, well, there was a work party one night and we got drunk and my boss and I ended up hooking up. But I didn't know it was him. I'm a victim here, you get that, right?
If you're a victim, then I think that we should go to the police. Especially if the boss is forcing you to keep up this relationship by threatening to fire you.
But, wait! We can't go to the police. They're going to ask me so many difficult questions. I really don't even want to have to think about any of this.
Well, then I'm afraid that you and I are still going to be getting divorced.
But why? Don't you believe me? I just told you that I was a victim of my boss's advances.
Of course I don't believe you. Are you forgetting the fact that I saw of your messages you were sending Tracy the night I went to go and save her? Not only that, but even on your phone, I saw the things that you were saying to your boss. Not to mention the pictures and videos you were sending. You told me that you couldn't wait to see him.
But I was only pretending to like him.
What part of any of this requires that you pretend to want what he's doing to you?
Because he told me that if I didn't play along with him, that he would tell everyone about our affair.
I seriously can't talk to you if that's all you have to say for yourself.
I don't get it. Why don't you believe what I'm trying to tell you? It's not like you read through every single one of our texts, and the whole story isn't just in the text either.
Actually, you should know that your boss already told me all the details of your affair from when it started until now. And he told me that you were the one who engaged him physically.
No, it wasn't like that. I was drinking, and I don't even remember any of what happened.
I just can't believe that either. Your boss showed me the text where you had flirted with him before, and even invited him over while I was at work for the night.
I'm so sorry for everything. I was really trying to figure out a way to end things with him, but I guess I just got carried away with it all.
Oh well, don't worry about it now. You can just go and sleep with whoever you want now that we're getting divorced.
So you're fine just ending all that we have together because of a little mistake?
It wasn't a mistake, and there wasn't just one. You've been carrying on with this man for a while now. Not only that, but every time he would come over, you would literally kick our daughter out of the house. Not only do I want to leave you, but to me, it's the only way that I can make sure that you never hurt Tracy again. So, if you don't have anything else to say for yourself, then I think we're done here. After that, Samantha and I got divorced, and I was granted full custody of Tracy. I sued both my ex-wife and her boss for their affair. After that, I heard that her boss packed up everything and moved far, far away. As for Samantha, she tried moving back in with her parents, but they were both furious with her. After her parents told her that they wanted nothing to do with her ever again, she tried to go out and find her old boss, but he was gone without a trace. Not only that, but many of Samantha's friends also ended up finding out about the affair and what she did to Tracy. In the end, Samantha had no one she could turn to for help. Nowadays though, I have no idea what she's up to. As for Tracy, I've been taking time off of work as things settle down. After some time to rest properly, Tracy started to feel better and was able to return to school. I've been asking my parents for a lot of help in watching her while I'm at work, and they've been very supportive. I know the day might come when Tracy says that she wants to go and see her mom, and I think that she has the right, but for now, I'm going to do everything in my power to make sure that she grows up strong and healthy. Hey Tammy, I was just curious if you already had dinner for the night.
Oh, hi, Clark. Yeah, I've already eaten. I'm actually just about to hop in the shower now. What are you up to?
I was actually just sitting down for dinner right now.
Oh, nice. I really wish that we could have eaten at the same time. What are you going to be having for dinner?
I just picked up some lunchbox from a grocery store. It's nothing fancy.
What? But you're away on a business trip. You should at least be trying to go out and eat the foods over there. And what about the clients you went there to meet? Are they not taking you out to eat?
Yes, they're taking care of me. We went out to a steak place for lunch, so I'm quite full today.
Oh, I see. I guess I just would have assumed that they were whining and dining you every night.
I wish. Even though I come out all the way out here every month, I've only been taken out a couple times to be honest. But I'm just glad that they always pick out good places to take me to when they do.
Well, I guess that is a silver lining. By the way, how is the weather there? Is it pretty cold already?
Yeah, you can see a bunch of snow that's just fallen on the mountain peaks.
Really? You mean that it's already started snowing there? Then again, I guess it is much colder up there.
Yeah, you have really no idea. I should have brought another jacket with me. You'd think for how many times that I've been out here before that I'd know better.
Well, just try and make sure that you don't catch a cold, okay? Does the hotel that you're in have a humidifier? Make sure you use it.
Yes, it was a humidifier and I'm making sure to use it. Thanks for looking out for me.
By the way, you're going to be coming back tomorrow evening, right?
That is the plan. I get up early tomorrow to start catching flights back there.
Great. Well, then I'll be sure to cook something special for you tomorrow.
Oh, you don't have to go and do that. I'd feel bad for putting you out like that.
But I'm not the one doing all this running around and traveling. You're not putting me out at all. I really want to do something special for you.
Well, I'm happy that you want to make something for me, but I just feel like that's been so long since we got out to eat together.
Well, maybe we can go out for a date this weekend. I really just want to spend more time with you at home.
I get that, but you know that we don't have to only go out on the weekends, right? It's fine to just go out during the week.
It's not that, though. I just want to take it easy. I still can't believe that you and I have been married for 3 years. But in all this time, I've enjoyed just resting at home with you more than anything. Besides, it's starting to get cold down here too, you know.
Okay. We can have dinner at home if it means that much to you, Tammy. By the way, did you change the sheets and put out the comforter? Have you set up the heating in the house?
Oh, shoot. I guess I still have a few more things to do. I totally forgot.
What? You mean you forgot to turn on the heat even after I've been telling you about how cold I've been over here?
Sorry, Clark. I guess I just have been bundling myself up with blankets this whole time instead.
Ah, so that's your secret. Well, if you wouldn't mind making the proper arrangements so we don't have to drape ourselves in the bedspread.
Okay. I guess I can make some exceptions just for you. Anyways, I'm going to get in the shower now. It was nice catching up.
Of course. I hope that you have a nice night. I'm gonna start eating then.
Sounds good to me. You have a safe trip home tomorrow, Clark. Hey there, Clark. I was just wondering if you've heard about when your next business trip is going to be.
Yeah, my boss told me that I'm gonna be leaving on the third Monday of the month, and I'll be away for 1 night and 2 days.
Oh, really? That's it? I feel like they're always sending you away for so much longer, no?
Yeah, this time it's extra short. Actually, what happened was we arranged for another guy in the office to start doing these trips. So I'm just tagging along to make the introductions and all.
I see. So then, does that mean that you're not going to be having any more business trips from here on out?
I mean, I'll still probably have a few that I need to do every year, but it certainly won't be every month anymore.
Oh, darn. And here I was thinking that I'd be able to keep getting away with slack on my chores and all that.
Oh, come on. You make it sound like you're not happy to have me back home as much.
Of course I'm happy that you'll be home more, Clark. After all, it isn't good for me to slack off like I've been doing.
Don't tell me that you were going to just sleep in the whole time that I'd be away.
What do you mean? Why do you ask that?
Well, I was just wondering if you usually sleep quite late. My mom came around the other day and said that you didn't answer the door.
Hold on a second. Your mom came over to our place? When was this?
Just one of the times that I've been away, but I just told her that you were probably sleeping late.
Well, why am I just hearing about this now? Why didn't you tell me about this earlier?
Well, I think that my mom was only coming over to drop off some baking that she'd done. I'm sorry though, I didn't realize that my mom dropping off by so suddenly would upset you. But it hasn't happened once. You've been asleep or not home other times. But I just assumed you were out doing the shopping or something.
I see. Well, I guess I just would have thought that you'd mention this to me.
Don't tell me that you were just taking a nap for all those times.
I mean, I might have been, but it's also true that I do go out to go shopping and stuff like that. Just when has your mom come over?
I guess she usually tends to try coming over the evening.
Well, in that case, then I might have actually been sleeping. I don't remember now. And now I'm thinking that it might be good to reach out to your mom and talk to her about this.
I don't think that you need to do that. I told her that if she comes over without warning that you might not always be home. I am really sorry that I haven't mentioned anything about this to you until now, though.
I just had no idea that your mom had been coming over so often. I feel like I should talk to her so I can apologize.
Again, I really don't think you need to do that. It's my mom who was dropping by so suddenly. Maybe she's just hoping to get lucky and have you there one day.
I get that, but even so, I should be more careful in the future. Maybe I've been napping too much lately.
Well, you might get even more sleep during the day with the heat on now.
I personally don't think humans were meant to live with the ability to control their temperature. It just makes it so easy to not want to leave your house at all when the weather is hot or cold. Oh shoot, I just remembered that I still need to go out and get stuff for dinner. I've got to run.
No issue. I hope that you can get all the shopping done easily. Good luck with all that uncontrolled weather out there.
Very funny, Clark. Anyways, have a good rest of your day.
Hey Mom, sorry, are you trying to call right now? Is everything okay? You never call this late.
Clark, can you talk on the phone? Do we have to text?
Yeah, I'm really sorry Mom, but I kind of have my hands full right now. I'm out of town with the coworker who was going to be taking over the business trips, and we're out with the client right now drinking.
But something terrible has happened. It's your house, Clark. There was a fire and it's all gone.
Wait, what? Are you serious? My house? Burned down?
Yes. Oh, I'm so sorry to have to tell you like this. The firemen are there putting it out, but it looks like everything got burnt up. The fire chief was telling me that they've been getting quite busy ever since the weather got so dry.
Well, I have to get back home. This is horrible.
But you're still out on your business trip, right? Are you going to be able to leave to come back for this?
I'll find a way. I'll try and get back home as soon as I can. I mean, Tammy's back there, so I just think we need to be together for this.
There's another thing I wanted to talk to you about.
You mean Tammy? She is still alive, I just know it. Please don't tell me otherwise.
Please, Clark. I need you to calm down and read what I have to say to you, okay?
What are you about to tell me? No, wait. On second thought, I don't think I want to know at all.
Please, Clark. You have to do this. The thing is that I don't know where Tammy is. I'm not sure if she's okay, but I think you're still not going to like what I have to say even if she is.
What do you mean? What else is there worry about except if she's alive or not?
Look, I'm going to tell you what I know. But please, just know how sorry I am that I have to be the one to tell you all of this. But you have a right to know so that you can decide what to do with your life from here on out.
Clark, is everything okay? I just noticed that a bunch of missed calls and messages from you.
Tammy! Finally! Where are you right now? Did you make it out okay?
Well, I was feeling a little bit sick earlier, so I think that I went to bed around 9 tonight.
What do you mean? Where did you go to sleep? You know that our whole house had burnt down, right?
Wait, what? What are you talking about?
That's why I'm asking where you are right now. Please, you have to tell me.
Where am I? Oh, I forgot to tell you that I was going to be spending the night at a friend's house today.
Oh, I see. So then I guess that means you're safe at least, right?
I am safe, but are you serious about our house? Has it really burned down, all of it?
Yes, I'm really serious. I guess the heater wasn't cleaned out properly. Some link caught fire, and that's what started it all.
Oh my. Clark, I am so sorry. I really had no idea.
It's okay now. I'm just glad that you were safe and out of the house at the time.
But what are we going to do? Did anything else happen? Are the neighbors' homes okay? They didn't catch fire too, did they?
I think that the house next to ours is fine. The firefighters got there in time to keep it from spreading.
Clark, I don't know what else to say except that I'm so sorry about this. I never meant for this to happen.
I'm just glad that you're safe, Tammy.
Clark, I don't deserve you.
Well, I just wanted to let you know that I'm on my way home right now. We're going to get divorced first thing in the morning.
Wait, what? A divorce? What are you talking about? Why would you do that? Is this because I accidentally forgot to clean the heater before turning it on?
No, it isn't that. Are you really going to pretend like you have no idea at all what I'm talking about?
I really don't. I'm sorry that I forgot to clean it and that it started the fire, but you have to know that it was all an accident, right?
Let me try this again. You were safe from the fire because you were really sleeping at another house, right? Maybe you can sit on that one and think why I'm leaving you.
Clark, are you there? Please, can't we just talk this out? I know that we can work through this.
There's nothing to talk out, and there's nothing to work through either. Besides, we've already talked this through, and I still haven't changed my mind. So what else is there to say?
I really am sorry. I hope you know how sorry I am.
Oh, just stop with the apologies already. You've already said that you were sorry, and it still hasn't changed anything. I know that you were having an affair behind my back each time I would leave for a business trip. Surely you know that divorce was in the stars for us sooner or later.
But this time was really going to be the last time that I met up with this guy. You have to believe me.
But the only reason you were going to stop seeing him was because I wasn't going to be going away, right?
Yeah, that was part of it, but it's not just. I think it had just run its course.
Oh, well, I'm so happy that your affair has run its course and you're ready to come back to me now. But it's too late. You should have never cheated on me to begin with.
But I just never thought that you'd react like this. I didn't think you were going to ask for a divorce. Please, you have to know that I only love you. You have to believe me.
You know, even if we had fallen out of love with each other and we're still married, I still wouldn't want you sleeping around on me. I don't care what you call it. If you were going to cheat on me, then you should have just broken up with me. I have no idea what I would have done if my mom hadn't figured this all out.
So you mean your mom was able to put all this together from the fact that I wasn't at home when she would come over?
It certainly seems like this was her first clue that something was wrong. And then she just happened to see you in town with another man. The final straw was the fact that you had no idea at all that our house had burned down.
Please, can't we just talk this through? I know that if you just talk to me face to face that we can work through this. I mean, even though you knew that I was cheating on you, you still were worried about whether or not I was okay. You have to know how much I regret doing what I did. You've always been so kind to me, and I guess I was never fully able to appreciate that until now. So please, you have to know how sorry I am for all of this.
If you were really sorry and you really want to do right by me, then you would just divorce me.
Please don't do this to me. I'm so sorry, Clark. I promise that nothing like this will ever happen again. Please, you have to trust me when I say this. I swear that I'll never ever betray you again, so please forgive me.
We have been married for 3 years and you've been cheating on me for at least 1.5 years. You realize that means that for half our marriage, you've been unfaithful to me, right? Why should I ever trust you again? I would be an idiot to do that.
But, I mean, I was only seeing this guy once a month when you could leave for your business trip, so it's not like I was with him the whole time you were gone.
I can't believe that you're really going to try and split hairs about cheating on me. I tried to suggest that we go out over and over again, and you always shot me down.
But that's because it's always just so easy to rest at home with you.
So that's it then. I'm just a roommate who you like to hang out with.
I can't talk to other people the way that I talk to you either. You know how much you mean to me.
Apparently very little if I'm basically no better than an emotional support animal to you. I trust you, and you stabbed me in the back. Well, I'm not going to let myself be stupid enough to fall for that twice.
But it won't ever happen again. I promise you that it won't.
And now it won't. You can count on that. After that, not only did Tammy and I divorce, but I also sued her and her other man for the affair they were having. It turns out that this guy was also married, and when his wife found out the truth, they got into a huge fight. Meanwhile, Tammy tried to go back to her parents' house to live with them for a while. But they had heard about her affair and how she had caused our house to be burnt down, so they kicked her out right away. As for me, I was still pretty shell-shocked from the revelation about Tammy cheating on me. I moved back in with my mom and fell into a bit of a depression. Thankfully, I had family and friends there to help me find my old self and get back on my feet. I know that I have more recovery ahead, but I think that I can finally see the light at the end of this dark tunnel.
Hey Ginger, are you there? I just wanted to ask you if you had come over recently?
Oh, yes. I went over to your house not that long ago, actually. But I've already gone home since I went over.
Ah, I see. Yes, that's what I thought. I had the sense that someone was standing in front of my house.
Wow. Well, you sure do have some kind of sixth sense on you, don't you?
Well, I just figured that it was you because I don't know anyone else who would leave something like this at my house. So, anyways, do you care to explain what all these broken electronics and appliances are? This looks like trash to me.
Well, that is just a little bit rude, don't you think? Of course I didn't leave trash at your house. Those are just things I had at home that I don't use anymore. I thought that since I don't use them now, you all might be interested in taking them off of my hands.
I see. Is that why you dropped them all off here? Well, that is very nice of you, but we actually just went out and did a big shopping trip. So we actually don't need any appliances or small electronics or anything like that.
Oh no, you're kidding me. And to think that after I put in the work to bring them all the way to your house, you really can be quite cruel sometimes, do you know that?
Well, I'm sorry. I'm really not trying to be any of those things at all. But it's just that we have a new version of all of the things that you've brought here already. And since we don't have all that much space for storage at our place, I just don't know what to do with all of this.
Oh, I see. So that's the issue then, is it? Well, that's okay. You can just toss out all that I brought you if you have newer versions. Of course, I think some of those things might be a little too big to take out on a regular trash day. So you might have to drive out to the dump and deliver it there.
So you want us to go ahead and do all of that? You think we should throw away all of your things?
Well, they're not my things anymore. I've already given them to you now, haven't I? So I really have no idea why you would imply that I should be the one to take them out.
Right. Okay. I think I see where this conversation is going. But okay, that's fine. We can throw it out, no problem.
Oh, thank you so much for doing that, dear. You are going to save me a world of trouble by doing so. Oh, and by the way, I just wanted to check. Is Ben still on his business trip?
Yes, unfortunately Ben is still away, but that means that I have a lot more to do around the house now. I really have gotten quite busy ever since he left, if I can be perfectly honest with you.
Oh, I just feel so bad for my little Benjamin sometimes. I mean, to think. He must be so busy and work so hard having to deal with a wife like you at home.
I don't really like the way that you've worded that. What do you mean, a wife like me?
Oh, come on. Surely you must understand what I'm trying to say to you right now, right? I mean, you've been trying to have kids for a while now, right?
Yes, we have been trying for kids, but I still don't see what you mean by a wife like me.
I'm just saying that even if you weren't trying for kids, I would think that a compatible and happy couple would be able to get pregnant right away. But you've been trying for kids for some time now, and still have nothing at all to show for it. That's why I was against you two getting married from the very start.
Well, I'm so sorry that our sex life is not going the way that you wish it was, Ginger.
I still can't just understand at all what it is that my little Ben sees in a woman like you. It just doesn't make any sense to me at all. But you really ought to be more grateful for all that you've been blessed with. Do you know that? Hey, you've got out of the day, haven't you?
I'm sorry, Ginger, but how in the world do you even know that I'm not at home right now?
Because I've passed by your house twice now, and I noticed that the car isn't in the driveway. You must really be enjoying having a husband like Ben to take care of you. But you should know that better than go spend the whole day out having fun. Especially while my poor son is away on a business trip, all to provide for you. But let me guess. You're probably out on the streets spending time with some other man, aren't you?
I really am doing nothing of the sort at all, and I don't appreciate that suggestion.
So you say. And yet if you weren't out cheating, then there would be no reason for you to leave the house. So what do you say about that?
Actually, if you really must know, I was going to go and visit my mom, and I'm on my way back now. She wasn't feeling well, and she wanted someone to take her to the doctor, so that's what I was doing.
Oh yeah, I'm so sure that your mom was feeling sick, but couldn't manage to take herself to the doctor. You've been using the sick mom excuse for some years now.
You're right, I have been, but it's not an excuse. My mom has an illness with no cure, and sometimes she feels really bad and wants to go and see a doctor who can prescribe something to deal with the symptoms.
Well, that just sounds like a terrible person to have around in your family. That must be really hard in your whole family to have to deal with that.
Well, normally my brother and his wife are able to take care of her since they all live together. But it had been a while since I had seen my mom, so I wanted to take her to the doctor this time.
I see. And tell me, is it possible for whatever your mom has to be passed down genetically? Aren't you worried that your future baby might get this? Are you sure that a woman like you should even be having a baby in the first place?
And just what is that supposed to mean, Ginger? Why do you always say a woman like me?
I'm just saying that if your mom has some kind of horrible sickness that causes her pain, I would hate for that to be passed along to your child. And if you said that there's no cure either, right? So don't think that it's irresponsible for you to be trying for a kid.
I understand your concern, but my mom is actually the first person in my family to ever get something like this. So I think that the chances of it getting passed along are really quite low. The doctors even ran several tests to make sure that that was basically the situation, and all seemed to agree.
Well, sure. The doctors might think they agree, but they really can't be certain, can they? I mean, there is a 0% chance of it getting passed down.
I don't think that a doctor would ever say that there's a 0% chance of something happening.
So there you go. You admit that there is a chance that your kid could end up with whatever it is that your mom has. Oh my, I just really don't know what I'm going to do with you. Why did my poor son have to marry into your horrible gene pool? My poor little baby.
Look, even if the gene that carried this sickness is passed down, there is still the chance that it won't even manifest in a body that has it.
So then, basically, you're saying that you're willing to take the risk with your own child's health? This isn't some debt that you might have taken out and passed down to your kids. This is a lifelong disease.
I really don't think that you know as much as you think you might when it comes to this.
Of course I do. What have I said that isn't just repeating what you've been saying this whole time?
Look, the fact of the matter is that the doctors don't actually know where my mom got this sickness from. They haven't even said if it is something passed down genetically, so I really don't appreciate talking about my family's bad gene pool.
You really are such a rude woman, do you know that? Who do you think you are sassing me like this?
I'm not trying to sass you or anything like that at all. I'm just asking you not to blame someone for something you don't understand. Not even the doctors really know what caused this development in my mom, so I don't think that you should be jumping to conclusions either.
I'm not jumping to any kind of conclusion at all. I'm just saying what you said, that there is a chance it's genetic, right? And that's why you have to be careful too.
Well, that isn't what any of the doctors have been telling me about this.
So, I guess you're saying that I'm the bad guy then, is that right? You're trying to blame me for all this now. Honestly, you are just horrible sometimes. If Ben had any idea how awfully you've been treating me, just what do you think he would have to say to you, huh? Hey, Grace. I just wanted to let you know that I noticed your car was still out. Just how late are you going to be out of the house?
My car is actually in the shop right now, if you must know.
Oh, I see. So does that mean that you're in the house right now then?
That's right. I am at home, although right now I'm actually about to go and run some errands.
And is one of those errands checking in on your mom at the hospital? You sure do seem to have an awful lot of time on your hands.
I wouldn't say it's free time. My brother called me and told me that my mom was in a really bad way.
Oh, I see. Well, that doesn't sound good at all now, does it?
Exactly, so I'm actually pretty worried right now, especially since I don't have a car.
And I take it that my son is still away on his business trip, is that right? So then tell me, where are you going to go right now anyways?
I was going to take a taxi to the hospital to see my mom.
You were really going to take a taxi all the way to the hospital just to see your mom? Do you have any idea of the kind of money that it's going to cost?
Yes, I know it's not going to be cheap, but my brother really wants me to be there for my mom right now.
Well then, I guess it sounds like there really isn't a choice, is there? How about I pick you up and take you to see your mom?
Wait, really? You mean that you would really do that for me?
Of course, Grace. I mean, you didn't actually think I was some kind of heartless evil mother-in-law or something, did you?
No, of course I didn't. I would never think that. But anyways, you really will take me all the way to the hospital?
Of course. Although, if you want to hear my personal opinion, I actually don't like you all that much. But the fact of the matter is that you're my son's wife, and if you need help, then I think it's my duty to be there for you if I can.
Ginger, I don't know what to say. Thank you so much. That really means a lot to me. I promise to never ever forget that you've done this for me. This is going to be a huge help.
It's not a problem at all, dear. You just get ready what you need and I'll be there shortly.
Okay, great. Sounds good. I'll see you in a little bit. Ginger, you really need to get back here right now. I mean, really, what is the matter with you? Why in the world did you drive me up the mountain and kick me out? Come back here and pick me up.
Man, you really fell for that hook, line, and stinker, didn't you?
Fell for it? What do you mean by that?
You still didn't know what I'm talking about? Did you really think that I would ever go out of my way to try and do something nice for you? If you think that that's what I was doing, then you're an even bigger idiot than I thought.
Can you please just knock this off already? Don't you understand that my mom could be in serious trouble right now?
Well, it sounds to me like you better start finding your way down the mountain if you want to see it in town. Who knows? You still might be able to make it there in time if you hurry.
Please, Ginger, this is just too much, don't you think? I mean, why in the world would you do this to me? My mom could be on her deathbed, about to die, and you abandon me like this? Do you really hate me that much? What did I do to you to deserve getting treated like this?
I guess you still just don't get it, do you? I've always hated you. And the reason why is because someone like you will never ever be good enough for my son. Honestly, even thinking about you being married to my son is enough to make me sick with rage.
Please, Ginger, I really don't have time to deal with this right now. Can you please just bring me to see my mother? I can't know that I was up in the mountains while she was lying sick in a hospital bed dying. This is too cruel, even for you. I am begging you here.
And just why in the world should I do anything for you, huh? What makes you think you're good enough for me to do something for? Ever since you married my son, you've caused this family nothing but trouble. It's high time you learn the consequences of stealing my son away like this. Maybe this will teach you never to take such an uppity attitude with me again. So, what do you think of that?
But I never once took any kind of attitude with you at all. I've always tried to get along with you.
Oh, please, don't act like you don't know what I'm talking about. You're always talking back to me and arguing, and you know it.
Are you talking about earlier when you were messaging about my mom's sickness? I was only giving you my opinion and telling you what the doctors had said about it.
And that's your problem right there. You should have put your mother-in-law's opinion over all those other ones.
So you mean that you're doing this all because you're still mad about that conversation? Don't you think that this is just a little bit over the top?
Of course not. I'm doing what I need to in order to make sure that you learn your place in this family. Just hope you learn your lesson this time.
Please, it won't happen again, I promise. Just please, pick me up and take me to my mom. I am begging you. That's all I want in the world right now. I just want to see my mom. If you come and pick me up right now, there still might be enough time to get me there.
Oh no, I'm so sorry, but looking at the time, I've got a hair appointment in about 30 minutes. I would hate to be late to that, so you'll have to find your way down by yourself. But anyways, good luck getting yourself to the hospital. I'm sure that you can make it.
I don't believe it. I am begging you to do this for me. Please, Ginger.
You get over there right now. What is the matter with you? Haven't you seen all the messages that I've been trying to send to you? You better tell me why Ben isn't answering any of my messages right this second, Grace.
Excuse me? You have got some nerve talking to me like that after what you've put me through today. I mean, what in the world makes you think that I owe you any kind of help after what you just did?
Oh, come on. Are you still upset about me leaving you up in the mountains? Okay, fine. I'm sorry. There. Are you happy now?
I had to go out on the road and find someone who was willing to drive me back into town after you left me. And thankfully, by the time I got to the hospital, my mom was still alive.
Well then, I really don't get what the big deal is here at all. But anyway, I'm at the hospital now, so how about you come and visit me?
I am never, ever going to do that for you, Ginger.
But why not? I just told you that I'm in the hospital too.
My mom is still in a really delicate place right now. I am going to stay here with her and make sure she's okay.
But what about me? You're not really just going to leave me here like this, are you? Don't you know that I'm getting surgery tonight?
And just why do you think I should care about that, huh? You were the one who got into an accident after leaving me behind. I can't see how this is anyone else's fault but your own.
You can't actually mean that, right? I'm in a really bad way over here. How can you be so cruel?
The only cruel one here is you, Ginger. So I'm glad that you got into an accident after what you did.
But please, I can't even feel my legs anymore. I need you here with me. I don't know what's going to happen to me. I'm scared.
Well, you can be scared and not know what's going to happen to you all by yourself. I am going to be right here and stay by my mom's side instead.
Well then, can you at least reach out to Ben and tell him to come and see me in the hospital? I've tried calling him, but he won't pick up his phone.
That's because I told Ben all about what you did to me. I told him about how you drove me up to a mountain and kicked me out while I thought my mom was dying in a hospital bed. He had no idea that you had been treating me so poorly this whole time. Of course, that partially has to do with the fact that I never said anything so as to not upset him. But after what you did, I decided that I didn't care at all what he thought of you.
So then, you're telling me that the two of you are just going to ignore me and leave me here? My own son is going to leave me all alone in the hospital? How could he do that? That's horrible. Doesn't he know I could be in serious trouble here?
I don't think Ben really cares at all what happens to you now. In fact, I think we're both never going to talk to you again. So why don't you do us both a favor and just leave us alone?
But he's just not coming to see me because he's busy with work, right? That's all that's going on, isn't it?
Oh no. When I told Ben about my mom, he said that he talked to his boss and was going to come early.
But that's not fair. He should be coming to my side, not your mom's side. I'm his mother, not her.
Do you really think that that has anything to do with why Ben isn't going to see you? I just told you that we want nothing to do with you ever again because of what you did to me.
But doesn't he know that I was in a car accident? Doesn't he know that I'm all battered and bruised right now? Who knows what could happen if the surgery doesn't go well for me? They're going to put me under and then anything could happen. I don't know if I'll ever wake up after that. What if I'm never able to walk again?
If you're trying to make me feel bad for you, it is not going to work, Ginger. That was an accident that you got into yourself because of a terrible thing that you did. Ben and I have nothing to do with it at all, but I do feel sorry for all the other cars wrapped up in what you did.
Oh, who cares about them? I'm the most injured out of everyone who was involved in the wreck, and my car is completely kaput. It was a really bad crash.
So even after all this, you still only care about yourself. I really don't know why I expected anything better from you.
Can you stop trying to lecture me? I've been seriously injured here. I don't need this from you.
You know what? I don't even know why I'm wasting my time talking to you when I should be spending time with my mom. There's clearly no point in trying to talk any sense into you at all. So if you've got nothing else to say to me, I wish you the best in your surgery, and then I wish to never ever think of you again. Ben arrived to the hospital a few hours after I sent my last text to Ginger. There, we were both able to be there with my mom. As for Ginger, she was at the hospital by herself, and Ben never said a word to her until after we had done my mom's funeral. He only contacted her to tell her that we never wanted to see her again. And he left her in the hospital where she was still recovering from surgery. When Ben came back home, he was in tears over what he had to do. The crash that Ginger caused didn't only hurt her, as she might have thought. It involved a multiple-car pileup with her having crashed into a house. After the lawsuits and hospital bills were paid, Ginger was left handicapped and penniless. I suppose the only silver lining there is that Ginger will never be able to drive again. Ben and I packed our bags after that and moved away to be closer to my family and far enough that Ginger would never be able to reach us. We're much happier now that we've been able to put that whole episode behind us. Even though it was hard, even Ben agrees that it's for the best we don't contact Ginger anymore. Hey Mom, are you up already? I just wanted to say that I really wish that you and Dad would stop fighting all the time. Did you know that Jenny had to come into my room and sleep in my bed because she was so upset?
Oh no. Did you hear us talking last night? I'm so sorry about that, Sarah. I guess we just got a little more loud than we thought. We didn't mean to wake either of you.
Well, I know that you two have been trying to hide it for a while now. But I know for several nights now you and Dad have been fighting non-stop.
Well, I won't lie to you. You're not wrong about that.
At least I feel like I can handle it, but I feel so bad for Jenny. She's just so young and she doesn't understand, and she was crying all night.
I know that it's really hard on you two, but I'm just afraid that there's nothing to really be done about it. Although, since you're in high school, I'm sure that you have a much better idea about what's actually going on than your sister does. But I just think you should know that I'm thinking of leaving your father.
Yeah, I mean, I kind of figured that things were heading that direction.
I really am sorry that you've had to deal with us fighting so much, though. We really did try to make this work. I didn't think we'd end up here.
Well, if it's really what you want to do now, then I don't suppose there's any point in fighting it. But I just wonder about what's going to happen to us.
Well, what would you like to happen? I mean, do you have a preference for who you'd rather live with?
I'm sorry, Mom. I don't think that I can answer that right now. I need more time to think on it.
Of course, dear. Well, I'll talk to your father about this, and in the meantime, you should really think about what I asked you. After all, you're going to be starting college soon, and a lot more is going to be changing for you. So maybe it would just be easier if I took Ginny and left.
Hold on a second. You mean that I wouldn't be living with my own sister? I would only be living with Dad and you would take Ginny and just go? That's not what I want to happen at all.
Oh, I know that it's tough right now, but you need to remember that your sister is only 9 years old. I really think she still needs her mother. But you're much older and more mature, so I think that it would be okay if you stayed with your father, don't you?
I don't know. It's just... Well, I'm not really sure about that.
And just what part of this aren't you sure about, dear?
Well, it's just that... Are you really sure that you're going to be able to take care of Ginny all by yourself?
And just what is that supposed to mean, Zara?
I'm just saying that you've always been a housewife and you've never had a job. So what's going to happen when Ginny grows up? What if she wants to go to college? How are you going to save up for her? At least Dad has more means.
Are you trying to make me feel bad for this? You really don't think that I'll be able to take care of one measly little girl?
I'm not trying to make you feel bad or anything like that at all, I promise. It's just that she's my little sister, and I want to make sure that she's taken care of well. I mean, at least if we were together, it wouldn't just be one parent. I could watch Ginny too.
You know, your father said the exact same thing to me, but I am not going to just stand here and take an insult like that. If you think that I'm going to hand over Ginny, you're wrong. She's my daughter, and no one else is going to have her. I am going to raise her, got it?
But aren't you worried about what effect that might actually have on her? I just don't actually know if you have the means to be able to raise a child on your own. I know that you love Ginny, but I do too, and that's why I'm saying this.
And just what would a high school girl like you know about working or raising a kid, huh? You think you know better than me?
I'm not saying that I know better than you. I know that I'm just in high school, but I'm not just worried for Ginny. I'm saying all of this for your sake as well.
I get what you're trying to do. You're trying to kick me out of the family. You don't want me to have anyone left, do you? Well, that's just all the more reason to not let you lay a finger on Ginny. I'll raise her to be a much better daughter than you. You'll see.
Mom, please. I know that you're under a lot of stress right now, but we need to think about this calmly. Besides, it's not like being divorced means that you won't ever see any of us again. Please, I really think that we need to be putting Ginny first.
You keep saying that we should be doing this all for Ginny, but I think that you just want her for yourself. I'm not being the selfish one. You are. How dare you try and steal my own daughter away from me? If you really loved her, you wouldn't try and take her away from me. A girl needs her mother at this age, so you don't dare try and ruin my family anymore.
I get that you love Ginny, but I think that you're letting your emotions blind you. How about we just ask Ginny what she would prefer? Would that be okay?
Well, of course we can do that. And if Ginny said that she would want to go with her father, then that would be just fine. Anyways, I was going to tell Ginny about the divorce tonight and see what she thinks.
Mom, if you want to divorce Dad, then that is between you and him. But I think that you need to be very careful with how you deal with Ginny. I mean, you know how sensitive she can be. And I just know she's going to be crushed when she hears about the divorce.
I know that. I am her mother after all. And of course she should be sad. This is a sad thing. You're the one who's being way too calm about all of this. Don't you realize that this is your family that we're talking about here too?
I get that, but things have been going downhill for a while and I knew this was coming. So I guess I just had a bit more time to prepare for this is all. Besides, I'm not a little kid anymore.
Oh yeah, of course. You're such a mature adult still in high school, aren't you? You really are just like your father.
Hey, Mom, are you there? I just wanted to let you know that I was cleaning around the house and I think I found your ring. You told me that you'd been looking for this for a while, right?
You mean the one that's from your grandma? Is that the ring that you're talking about?
I don't really know about that, but I think it's a ruby on the ring. Either way, the rock on the ring is red, and I remember you saying that you were looking for that.
Yes, that's the one. That's the one I've been looking for all over. So you just found it cleaning around the house? I must have dropped it somewhere, but thank you so much for finding it.
Well, if you want, I can go ahead and send it to you. But if you're worried about it getting damaged, I can just hand deliver it.
No, I don't think that there's any need for you to go and do that. Besides, I'd be at home with my new husband, so better for you not to come.
Hold on a second, you're with your new husband? You're already remarried? But you and Dad have only been divorced for like 6 months.
Don't go and get your panties in a twist. I'll have you know that I wasn't dating this guy until after your father and I were apart.
That's not really the part part that I'm worried about with this, Mom.
Well, anyways, I just know that my new husband would be really mad at me if he knew my eldest daughter had visited here. So don't think that you're ever going to meet him because he's not interested. Go ahead and just mail the ring. Don't bring it over.
Right. Okay, I guess I can do that. Is Ginny okay then?
What do you mean? Why are you asking about her all of a sudden?
Well, it's just that I'm worried about her, and I just want to make sure that she's adjusting to everything okay. After all, it's just you two living with each other now. And since you have a new husband, I just hope that she's doing okay.
There's nothing to be worried about at all, Sarah. If you must know, Ginny and my new husband Brent get along just fine. He's practically like a father to her already.
Well, I certainly hope that's the case. But this is just all a little unexpected. I guess Ginny's grown up a lot in these past 6 months, huh?
Exactly. So it's like I said, you have nothing to worry about when it comes to your little sister. The three of us are doing just fine. You may even be surprised to hear that we're not even having any money troubles, so there.
Well, I guess that's all really good news then. I am happy and surprised to hear all of that. And congratulations on your wedding, Mom. I hope that you and Brent are happy. I'm glad that it sounds like he and Jenny get along so well.
If anything, I'm the one that's worried about you. After all, with you and your dads having the personalities that you do, well, has the house burned down yet?
I really don't think things are going to get that bad for us. But things are pretty normal for us here. Nothing too crazy going on.
Is your dad taking care of you? Are you leaving the house to do fun things at least?
I mean, he and I will go shopping for groceries and stuff like that. But no, we haven't actually gone out and done anything like an amusement park or anything.
I knew it. It's just as I feared. That's why I couldn't stand to leave Ginny there. She would have been bored out of her mind. But at least here she has every form of entertainment that you can think of.
Sarah? Are you there? Please, answer me. I'm so hungry.
Oh my gosh, Ginny! It's been so long! And if you're hungry, then why don't you go and get yourself something to eat, silly?
I haven't eaten in a long time. I'm starving, Sarah.
Hey, Ginny, hold on a second. You're starting to worry me here. Hasn't Mom been making you anything to eat? Ask her to feed you.
I can't do that. She isn't even at home. Mom hasn't been home in a long time.
Wait, hold on. What do you mean by that? Why isn't Mom at home? Are you at home right now? Are you there with anyone at all?
I'm not at home, but I was told that this isn't my home.
What do you mean? Who told you that? Who would say that to you?
It's my new dad, Brent. He told me that I'm not allowed to be at home anymore.
But then, Ginny, where are you right now if you're not at home?
I'm in the shed. I'm in the shed behind the house in the lawn.
I don't believe this. Is this some kind of joke? Am I being punked right now or something?
It's not a joke, Sarah. I'm really in the shed, and I'm so hungry.
Well, what about Mom? Where is she right now? Why isn't she helping you out?
Because Mom told me that I have to do every little thing that Brent tells me to do. So I don't want to ask for help since he put me out here.
Hold on, is Mom even there? Why isn't she taking care of you? Where is Mom right now?
She's with Brent, and they're both out traveling right now.
Wait just a second. You're telling me that our Mom and Brent are out traveling right now? And that they've left you out in the shed in the yard and that you're there all alone?
That's right. Brent said that I wasn't allowed in the house because I'm a bad girl.
I don't know what to say at all. This is just horrible. What in the world is Mom thinking? And you haven't eaten a meal in a long time? Is that what you're telling me?
The last time that I ate was a couple of days ago.
And what about at school? Are you at least getting fed meals by the school?
I haven't been going to school. Everyone says that I'm smelly there anyways, so I decided that I don't want to go to school anymore.
What do you mean? Why in the world are the kids there saying that you're stinky?
It's because I haven't had a bath in forever. I stink, and I know it. But so does everyone else, and they always tell me.
Wait, what? Ginny, oh my goodness, I had no idea at all. That's just horrible.
Brent told me that he wasn't going to waste having to pay more for water just so that I could take a bath.
What kind of sicko is this guy? Who doesn't let a child take a bath?
Please, Sarah, you have to believe me. I'm not really a bad girl. It's not true at all.
I know that it's not true, sis. You're a good girl, and I've really missed you. You just wait right there. I'm gonna go and pick you up and put an end to all of this. We're going to get you cleaned up and fed, and everything is going to be okay, all right?
I want to go back home. I want to be with you and Dad. I hate this place. It's so horrible.
I know, it sounds just terrible, but don't worry. We're going to get you out of there. I still don't understand why you even ended up going with Mom. After all, I thought that you told Mom you wanted to go with me.
I did. I told her that. I said that I wanted to be with Sarah when she asked who I wanted to be with.
So then, you didn't tell Mom that you wanted to go and live with her, is that right?
That's right. And I still want to live with you and Dad. I told that to Mom again, and she got really, really mad. And that's why Brett said that I was a bad girl.
So then you wanted to come and live with Dad and I from the very start. I don't believe this. How could she lie like that? Well, you just wait right there. I'm going to pick you up and get you out of there, and you'll finally be coming home.
Hey, Jenny? Where the heck did you go, huh? I thought we told you to wait at the house until we got back. You knew that we were getting back today, didn't you? Do you want to spend even more time in the shed?
If you're looking for Jenny, you should know that she's in the hospital right now. But please, do go on about the shed, Mom.
Wait a second. Is this Jenny?
No, it isn't. It's your other daughter, Zara.
Wait, what? Why in the world are you texting me from Jenny's number? What the heck is going on here? This is Jenny's number, isn't it?
Yes, it is Jenny's number. And if you want to know how I'm texting you from it, it's because I'm here with her right now. And you have put my poor little sister through hell. Do you know that? How could you do this to your own daughter? You left her outside and told her to sleep in the shed until you and your husband got back from a trip. You lied to me and told me that you were taking good care of her.
Just tell me where my daughter is. Where did you take her? Give her back to me right now.
You really think that I'd ever give her back to you? I'm going to protect her from you. You're never getting her back.
I'm your mother, and I demand that you return her to me right now. She is just a child. You can't just kidnap her.
You're right, she is just a kid, and that's why I'm stepping in as an adult to help her now. I've already told Dad, and he rushed his way back here.
Hold on a second. You mean that you told your father about what was happening with Jenny?
Of course I told Dad what was going on, Mom, and when he saw the state that she was in, he was almost in tears. Were you making her live like this for the entire 6 months? We're going to report all of this to Child Protective Services.
Hold on a second. We don't need to go and get any kind of authorities involved here. Let's not get carried away here.
You do realize what you did to Jenny is a crime, don't you? And that's to say nothing of all the bruises that were on her body. What did you do to my sister? Why would you treat her this way?
I have no idea what you're talking about. She's still just a little girl. She probably just fell over while playing or something.
No, I think she got these bruises from some cruel monster hitting her. And the doctors at the hospital seem to agree as well. So you better believe that we're going to get CPS involved. I'm surprised that you haven't heard anything from them yet.
But I mean, look, you can't just do this to me. Give me my daughter back right now.
I told you that it's not going to happen. In fact, Jenny told me that when you and Dad split up, that she told you she wanted to go with Dad and I. You lied to me and said that you would ask her where she wanted to go. And you lied to her by telling her that she had a choice. Well, Dad and I are going to rescue her from you. You're not raising her for another day.
How dare you talk to your own mother this way? Just who do you think you are, huh? What gives you the right to act this way?
You're no mother of mine. Here I thought that Jenny would at least be safe with you, but I shouldn't have even trusted you that far. You only did this to save your own pride. You couldn't stand the fact that Dad could provide for us, and that you couldn't, and you ended up hurting Jenny.
I knew that you were going to be trouble. The moment that I started to sense more of your dad than I did myself, I knew that you were going to be nothing but trouble.
I am glad that I'm more like Dad. At least he would never abuse his children like this, all to protect his fragile ego. He's nothing like you, and that's a good thing. I just hope that you're ready to face the full consequences of what you've done here. After finding out the horrible treatment that my mom and her new husband had been showing Jenny, I knew that we had to get her out of that house somehow. My dad came straight from work to get me and take me to Mom's house to save Jenny. When Jenny was finally able to leave the hospital, she told the police all about the horrible things that she'd been put through. It was more than enough to convince a jury that my mom and Brent needed to be put away for a long time. They were forced to pay a huge fine, which we used to move to a new city where the two of them could never find us, even if they did get let out. Jenny is seeing a therapist, but I think being at home with Dad and I is doing wonders for her. She's slowly starting to return to her old self. I made the mistake once to let Ginny be taken by someone else, but I am not ever going to let anything like that happen to my little sister again. Thank you for watching. If you liked this video, please give it a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe to see more content like this.